Now, welcome to another edition of News from Naboo with Thor's lightning takes. And let's get right to the news.
All right, I want to start on the rumor that we discovered about the remastering of not just episode 4, but the entire original trilogy.
You're talking about the 50th anniversary coming up in a couple of
Yes,
years now.
that there are a couple of videos that I found, a couple of different reports, a couple of different leaked sites that are talking about and showing images, not even just images,
Little
video
clips, yeah.
clips of the remastering process.
Yeah. Not the process, but just the before and after, sort of. Not,
Sort of.
yeah.
With like random text in between that's kind of saying what they were
Yeah.
doing to the frames. So, do you think it's like Lucasfilm hasn't
No,
announced
this is, yeah,
anything?
there's no actual official announcement of what they're doing at all for the 50th anniversary yet.
If
Everybody's
anything.
assuming you re-released. I mean, I think we can safely bet that A New Hope will be re-released to some
Mm-hmm.
degree. Will it be all cleaned up? Will it be the special edition? Will it be the original
It's
version?
got to be the original versions.
I would think so, but that's all in the hands of George Lucas too. I know Disney owns Lucasfilm, don't get me
Mm-hmm.
wrong, but I have no doubts there are stipulations put into
Mm-hmm.
that contract about what Disney can and cannot do, especially with those original films and especially the original cuts, which Lucas himself does
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily want out there. He said those are unfinished versions. The special editions are the final, well, not even the final. He was still making changes and little
Mm-hmm.
alterations with McClunky and A New Hope and
Yeah.
all that, but I don't know.
But over the summer, wasn't there that screening they did in England with the
There was.
original film reel,
Yeah.
even? So, if they're allowed to play that,
Yeah, I mean,
one could assume
I'm assuming Lucas would be cool with that, right? He would say
it's a
go ahead.
celebration of his work.
Exactly. It's a celebration of the movie that kicked it all off.
The stuff that he seems to want to distance himself from with his new
Yeah.
museum.
Yeah, yeah, we covered that how he doesn't
Yeah.
even want really much of an exhibit
No,
for Star Wars,
he seems to want his legacy to be more about the storytelling process than about the story that made him famous.
which is crazy. You would
Mhm.
think, I mean, as Star Wars fans, we sit back and like just love being a part of it in any small way, shape, or form. And he's like, yeah, I don't want it in my museum. I don't want to be remembered for. I mean, I'm sure he does, but
Yeah, there's an exhibit because there has to be, but it's not the
yeah.
Star Wars museum.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
any of us would give anything to be George Lucas and to like
Mhm.
be able to create Star Wars and all that. And he's kind of like, yeah, I did that, I suppose.
I guess. But as for the images and video reels that we watched, the cleanup looked nice.
It looks nice, but it doesn't look like anything that, I mean, anybody with any kind of skill nowadays couldn't just go in there and do themselves, I
Mm,
think. I'm not trying to
probably.
dispute it. I think it's probably happening.
But at the same time, they also have to make sure it's mastered properly for a large screen.
Well,
If
sure,
they're
that too.
indeed putting them back in the theater, I mean, going and making a fixed up version at home may not translate well to a
No,
larger screen.
no, I'm only saying like if somebody was trying to fake us out here, essentially, they could easily
Hmm,
clean up those original or their copy of it essentially, and nobody's gonna be the wiser until Lucasfilm's like,
true.
yeah, we're not actually doing that.
But it did look really nice. Some of the shots were night and day. You're like, wow, the color that they fixed in there by almost removing some of that hazy
Yeah,
just
it's
look
old
to the
film, yeah.
film. Yeah.
I
They definitely
mean,
got the graining fixed up. The lightsabers looked a little better.
they look more thicker than they do back in
More,
the
yeah.
OG or how
They
they
move a
initially.
little smoother than the
Yeah,
original frame
yeah,
by
which
frame they had to
is
draw onto the actual film. I
yeah,
remember
and
that, yeah.
that's how they did it. They kind of covered up the sticks with by
Mhm.
drawing on the actual frames of
With a
film. Yeah,
ruler, yeah. I mean, just draw that out
yeah, we'll
there.
just kind of yeah.
So they
Imagine having
smoothed
that
out the
job.
ignition sequence, you could definitely say.
Yeah. But I mean, don't get me wrong here. My skepticism is not in any way indicative of how excited I am for the prospect of seeing the original versions again in the theater and cleaned up too.
One
I
could
mean,
say
I'm
it's magical.
you and your magic. But no, I hope. I mean, I would love to get my hands on the copies, Blu-ray 4K copies for the home someday.
Mm,
I am super super excited. I have not seen these movies in the theater since the special editions, so
right. It's been a while,
yeah,
to
it's
say the
it's been a
least.
while for me, so I rewatched the because you can find the OG theatrical versions on the internet
Hmm.
in places if you look hard enough, and I had somebody point me in the right direction. So you can find them out there, and they're good. They've kind of been touched up too, but I have not seen them in the theater in yeah, I mean years.
Well, you did see one of them in the theater more
Yeah,
recently.
well, yeah, we did see Return of the Jedi, but
Hmm.
I guess I'm kind of mixing up between the original version and the special edition version because I was the special edition.
Right,
So,
right.
yes, I have seen Return of the Jedi. We did see that recently. You're right.
Yes. All right. Something else of note to talk about today. The Mandalorian Grogu is going to be featured in the next issue of Empire magazine, which is going to be releasing November 20th. So, very soon.
So it begins. We've been talking
Right?
about so little information about Mando and Grogu and a lot of information. Well, not a lot of information about Starfighter, but it feels like more than Mando and Grogu. So I think the
Hmm.
blitz is about to begin here soon for the
Good.
new movie coming out.
Good. The newsstand cover is going to be featuring Matt Damon's Odysseus because the Odyssey is coming out, and I guess that's a bigger deal than Star Wars. Haha.
Maybe. Isn't Christopher Nolan doing that?
Yep.
Yeah, so there
Yeah.
you go.
The issue is also going to be their gigantic 2026 preview. So it's going to be looking at The Mandalorian Grogu, Toy Story 5, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, some sort of remake of Hamlet, Season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. It's also going to be featuring James Cameron talking about Avatar, Aliens, Alita, whatever else they want to talk about with him.
Yeah.
Hmm. There is a rumor going around that we're going to get a new teaser with Avatar, Fire and Ash.
For
Maybe not
Mando
a
and Grogu?
yeah,
I
not a
thought
full on trailer, but a teaser.
I thought Avengers Doomsday was getting a teaser
Yeah,
before
it's
that.
getting a trailer.
A full trailer.
I heard it was a full trailer.
Well, all right.
We shall see. But it is a Disney product, so that means they will be getting some feature time. I mean, you only need how many 30 minutes, 40 minutes of trailers before a
It
3 hour
feels like,
and
yeah.
15-minute movie.
We now, when we go to movies, get there 10 minutes late on purpose, and we're still like sitting through 10 minutes of commercials
Yeah.
and trailers.
I
So,
wish I was joking. Avatar Fire and Ash really is a 3 hour and 15-minute movie.
yeah,
AMC put the runtime out there or something. I mean, I'm for it.
you're for it.
We
Yeah,
just gotta make
you,
sure we're at a nice, comfy seats. I already
unlike
took off
last
from
time.
work that day.
Yeah, because we went to an IMAX theater that didn't
Hmm.
have, and that was the most uncomfortable
Oh, it was
I've ever been
horrible.
in my life.
It was horrible. You and your tallness, your knees did not have room.
No, I was kind of
You were
folded.
wedged in there.
I was like my legs were literally under the seat because that was the only way I could sit.
Hmm.
I was kind of like kneeling on the floor in a manner of speaking is the best way to put it. How I had to
Yeah,
sit.
because you like legs were crossed and
Yeah,
knees were like it was weird
it
looking.
was. Yeah, I
Then
don't
you
know.
like, oh my god, the movie ended and you're like, I don't know if I can unlock my
I
legs
don't know
here. I'm
if I can get
stuck.
out of here. Yeah, I was kind of stuck.
The seats weren't made for tall folk.
No, it was the most cramped theater I
Yeah.
think I've ever been in.
But I wanted to go there because it was IMAX and I
It
got a
was
special
cool.
popcorn bucket and drink cup
Yeah, yeah, you got
lit
yeah,
up,
that cost like 40
still
bucks or
lights
something
up.
crazy. Yeah,
I still have it. I still use
I know. We use it from company comes over.
it. It's fancy. It's
We turn
fancy.
the light
I
on
bring the
like
fine
I'll
china
have to take a
out.
picture of it and because
By
it's cool.
company
Yeah,
means D&D,
I
so
mean,
they're okay with
no,
me having a
they're
light up
company.
snack bowl.
Yes, it's yeah, it's
We're not
just their
hosting
D&D group.
holidays
We do host
with,
Christmas
but
here.
we're not
Yeah.
hosting it with my light up bowl.
Well, we
We have
could.
nicer stuff for the holiday.
Not really, but
It's nicer. I pull them out.
oh yeah, you get some.
I do. I have
Yeah,
12 days of Christmas
we got all
plates
kinds of
and
Christmas stuff. The Grinch is taking over our house right now.
just the front room.
Yeah, our whole entryway is Grinch stuff.
Yes. I got a cute little tree. I got some lights that I've got automatically turning on at night.
Yep,
Yeah. My little Grinch doll is going to soon don his hat and scarf. It's going to be great.
it is. All right. Well, I think before we talk more random stuff, that's
About the
gonna be all we
Grinch,
got for
yeah.
you this time. So now it is your turn. Take to the comments below. Tell us what you think of any and all of today's news. Are you hoping to see the return of Star Wars to the theater and the original version? And do you want to see it maybe cleaned up a little bit? Whatever the case may be, leave those comments below. Let's talk some Star Wars. And until next time, thanks for watching.